All right, here we are. We already delivered our load in Goodlettsville, Tennessee, and we are currently in Nashville, Tennessee, going back to Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I've got to stop and get a trailer washout and top off the refrigerated trailer with fuel
1 mile ahead,
before I go
take left
pick up
exit
my next
58
load in
I-24
Murfreesboro.
East.
Um, I was going to film over there or record, but I don't think they like that idea, so I did not do that. But I figured I'd bring everyone along so you could see the traffic in Nashville. This is my second trip through Nashville. And once I get my load out of Murfreesboro, that's going to North Platte, Nebraska. And I got to come back through here again um, to pick up 24 to go through St. Louis. But I figured I'd do something different since I've got my video camera and everything set up on Bluetooth. I don't have to touch it at all, and I can just record and I can make it stop wirelessly. So like I said, I figured I'd try something different, bring you along, and see how you guys like the driving video. You can see all the traffic here in Nashville. So it's not that the traffic is bad in Nashville, it's just a lot of it and stop and go. So that's what makes it bad. But I've been through here so many times. I go through here almost every week, twice on a normal routine. So today I'm going to go through here 3 times. So, but I did want to reach out and bring everyone along so you can see what I got to do. And like I said, I'm going to try something different here in the driving video so you can see what I do. And currently, I am 95 feet behind this dump truck. And if you notice, when I was talking earlier about speed and space, I'm creating my own braking distance right here. I'm purposely not getting up on that dump truck, because if I have to stop in a hurry, I want to be able to. So as the traffic clears out, obviously I take off.
0.3 miles ahead,
But
take left exit
I'm always
58
watching
I-24
on either
East.
side, because these people will cut you off in a minute and the traffic will slow down that fast. So again, I'm keeping my distance. In traffic like this, I try to keep about 30 to 40 feet so I can stop in a hurry if I need to. But there will be people that, just like that red car up there, there will be people that cut in front of me. And I know that, but just like this car, so I'm already prepared for it. So it's not that big of a deal. And I'm watching on both sides, because they'll come from either side.
Take left exit 58
And
I-24 East.
when I get past this split here, this will go from 2 lanes to 4 lanes. And you've got 40 and 24 all coming together over here. So it gets a little crazy right here, if you will. You gotta watch these potholes. Don't want to hurt Mac. But right here is where everything comes together and it bottles up. It comes together, and then a mile and a half from here,
1.7
it splits
miles
back
ahead,
apart.
take exit 213
And I've got to get
I-24 East.
into the right lane. So right now I'm at the mercy of somebody actually letting me in. I've got a little bit of room to do that, meaning before I actually need over, but I try to alert people so this way it gives me time. And if you hear that buzzing noise, because my turn signal is on, I have a side alert sensor that tells me there's a vehicle beside me. And so that's one of the safety features on this truck, which I did not have on the other truck. So it's kind of cool because that buzzing sees that truck right in front of me to the right. So it senses what's in front of me to the right and to the right beside me and towards the back of the trailer. So it works pretty
1 mile
good.
ahead, take exit 213A to I-24 East.
And so now I'll stay right here in this lane until the split again. This is where 40 will go towards Knoxville. And then 24 goes obviously towards Chattanooga. And I got to get off exit 81A so I can get fuel and get a trailer washout in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. But yeah, I figured I'd bring you guys along. You can do a little travel video. We've never done one of these. But I've never had the Bluetooth device where I could actually turn the video on and off without touching the camera itself. You got to think of hands-free devices. It doesn't matter if it's a dash cam or your phone or whatever. It's got to be hands-free. So that's why I've never done it before. So again, I figured I'd
Take exit 213A to I-24
bring you
East.
along, see how you guys like it. You'll have to let me know in the comments if you like the driving video. I will figure out eventually how to put music to it through YouTube, what's accepted, what's not acceptable through YouTube. I don't want to get in any copyright situations. But
32 miles
if you
ahead,
notice,
take exit 84B and then merge left on
I am
Jackson
keeping
Parkway.
a legal safe distance between me and the vehicle in front of me because you never know. This is what I was talking about earlier today about speed and space. You know, I know this truck in front of me is only going 47 miles an hour and it's 115 feet in front of me. And so I keep that space so I can stop. And so that Walmart truck is 226 feet in front of me. And that truck is also going 47 miles an hour. So, and I can see that on my dash. That I've got that front radar device. It tells me all this information. So it helps me navigate what I got to do. And every so often you'll hear that beeping. A little warning sign comes up on the front on my dashboard saying distant warning, meaning I'm getting too close. So not only do I know where my space is that I like to keep, but the truck does too. And I stay right about that. I stay about 3 to 4 seconds behind the vehicle at any time. And depending on the weather, you know, whether it's raining or snowing or whatever, you may have to make that distance a little bit more. But like this vehicle here just cut in front of me, so I slowed down to create more distance in between me and the vehicle, just in case they decide to stop in a hurry. So, yeah, this is something new. I am 32 miles from my pickup, and I'm 30 miles from the washout and fuel. I'm going to the Pilot in Murfreesboro on State Route 231. So that's where I got to go to get all my stuff done before I go actually pick up. So I'm going to come up here and get around Mr. Walmart just a little bit. I'll get back over. Follow Mr. UPS here. So the traffic has opened up a little bit. There we go. Mr. Walmart flashed his light saying I'm clear. And I flashed my light saying thank you very much. Have a nice day. And that's pretty much how I do it. And anytime you see me going up and down the road, this is pretty much how you see where I'm at. And you don't ever see me tailgating somebody, because you never know. You know, you can have a blowout. Somebody could be in front of that truck and hit the brakes, or for some reason that truck darts out in the left lane real fast because they're not paying attention, and there's a car sitting there or barely moving, and that lines me up to run over that car if I'm tailgating. So that's one thing I don't do. But speed and space. Make sure you have enough stopping distance in front of you, and be aware of your surroundings at all times, because this car to my left, with no notice at all, could just jump right in front of me, or the car to my right could do the same exact thing. And you know, I gotta have enough time to react. And if I'm right up there on top of all those other cars, I don't have any time. So anyhow, I hope you enjoyed the traveling video. Thanks for going through Nashville with me, and let me know what you think about it. All right, we'll talk to you later. Have a good day. Be safe out here. Thanks for watching.